Good morning. We're working on lesson 43 today, page 172. We're finding the LCM, the least common multiple, which is another fancy way of saying the least common denominator if we were working with fractions. All right, so for this first one, we have 8, 15, and 100. And actually, this part we've already worked on a little bit, but it's kind of a review because now we're going to add variables to the picture. So the prime factorization of each one of these we'll do is 2 to the third, 3 times 5, 2 times 50 is 25, 5 and 5, so this is 2 squared times 5 squared. So for the least common multiple, we have to have each one of the numbers. So that would be a 2, a 3, and a 5. And we have to take the greatest exponent on any one of those. So the greatest exponent on the 2 would be this one, the 3. The 3 is only there once, so it's just 3 to the 1. And then the 5 is here once, here twice, so the bigger of the 2 is squared. So then this is 8 times 25 times 3 is 75. So 8 times 5 is 40. 7 is 56. And 4 would be 600. So the least common multiple for 8, 15, and 100 is 600. All right, let's try some bigger ones. 30, 75, and 80. So this would be 2 times 15, which is 3 times 5. So that's 2 times 3 times 5. This is 3 times 25, and that's 5 times 5. So this is 3 times 5 squared. This is 2 times 40, 2 times 20, 2 times 10, and 2 times 5. So this is 2 to the 4th times 5. So for the least common multiple, we have to have a 2, we have to have a 3, we have to have a 5. So the biggest exponent on the 2 is this 4 right here. On the 3, there's only 1. And on the 5, it would be this 2. So 2 to the 4th is 16. 5 to the 2nd, 25 times 3 is 75. So 16 times 75, 211. Looks like that's 1200. So the least common multiple for 30, 75, and 80 is 1200. Oh gosh, now we have some really big numbers. Hopefully you never have fractions that have these denominators. 560, 588, and 1250. Okay, so 2 goes in here, 280. 2 goes in here, 140. 2 goes in here, 70. 2 goes in here, 35. And that's 5 times 7. So that's 2 to the 4th times 5 times 7. Okay, 2 goes in here, 2. And 9 and 4. 2 goes in here, 147. And 1 and 4 is 5 and 7 is 12. So 3 goes in here, 49, and then that's 7 times 7. So this is 2 squared times 3 times 7 squared. And then this one, 2 goes in there 6 1/4. 5 goes in here 1, 2, 5. 5 goes in there 25. And that's 5 times 5. So this one is 2 times 5 to the 4th. That's why it gets big so fast. So we have to have a 2, a 3, a 5, and a 7. Right? We take the biggest exponent on the 2, which would be this 4. On the 3 is just a 1. On the 5 is a 4th. And then on the 7 is a 2. So that's 16 times 3 times 625 times 49. So 16 times 3 is 48. 48 times 49 times 625, and I'm going to let you guys multiply that out. But it comes out to be 1,470,000. So like I said, hopefully you don't ever have fractions that have those denominators. Okay, the next one has numbers and variables. So we have 15 a squared b and 10 ab cubed. So this is 3 times 5 and this is 2 times 5. So we have to have a 2, a 3, and a 5. And each one of them is only there once, so that's it. We have to have an a and we have to have a b. So we take the largest exponent on the a, which is a 2, and the largest exponent on the b, which is a 3. We multiply 2 times 3 is 6, times 5 is 30, so it's 30 a squared b cubed. Okay. Next, we have 4x squared m and 6x cubed m. Well, you probably know that the least common multiple for 4 and 6 would be 12. But in case you don't, remember that's 2 squared and that's 2 times 3. So that would be 2 squared times 3. Then we need an m and we need an x. And the highest exponent on the m, there's just 1. And on the x is a cube. So this would be 12mx cubed. All right. Let's see, one more of these. We have 12x squared am squared and 14x cubed am to the 4th. All right, so this is 2 times 7. And this is 2 squared times 3. So we have to have a 2, a 3, 7. Highest exponent on the 2 is 2. There's only a 1 on the 3, and there's only a 1 on the 7. You have to have an a, you have to have an m, you have to have an x. Take the highest exponent on the a. It's only there once, so it's a to the 1. On the m, the highest one is a 4. And on the x, the highest one is a 3. So this is 4 times 3 is 12 times 7 is 84 a m to the 4th x cubed. All right. Okay, that's all there is for lesson 43, and I will see you guys tomorrow.